What statistics are showing now in Nigeria is that for every 5 Nigerians, 1 has a mental illness. So begin to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. But the sad part of this is that most of us also think that those with mental illnesses are the people on the street. No. The people on the street is just 1 to 2% of those with mental illnesses. Where does the 98 to 99% of those with mental illnesses come from? Who knows? Amongst us, right? Thank you. It's us. As it were right now, 1 out of every 5 Nigerians is currently depressed. Depression is so high that it cuts across all communities, all races, all gender, all socioeconomic status, all religion, all educational status. There is no respecter of anybody if it's depression. Anyone can be depressed at any point in time. And you may not want to ask, but I'm young now. Why can I have depression? Yes, you can. So the truth is that some of you may be depressed, but you do not know. Some of you may not get to the extent of depression, but you are not just happy. And you're wondering, what is it that is wrong with me? And then you are telling dad and mom, and they're like, what's wrong with this one? I have given you roof over your head. I pay your school fees. I don't know what you are complaining about. What is depression in the first place? So we want to break it down for us to understand. When you are stressed, at a particular point in time, it may be for a day or two, you are not happy with yourself. And you may be thinking it's depression you are having. So oftentimes, a day or two of sadness, you tell yourself, oh, I'm depressed. Please know today you are not depressed. Up until an expert makes a diagnosis and tells you you have what we call clinical depression, you are not depressed. You are sad. For some reason, it can only become depression if this sadness has been ongoing for a minimum of 2 weeks. Lagos, according to CNN Travel, is the 3rd most stressful city to live in the world. So we are stressed. And quite a number of us are sleep deprived. We don't sleep well. There may be no light, and maybe your parents that night will tell you, look, we are not putting on generator. Your neighbor will put on their generator and the noise. So you find out that you sleep, you wake up in the morning, it's as if somebody has just finished boxing you. You feel so tired. Because when you slept, your mind wasn't sleeping, so there was a disconnect. If anybody has ever gone through sexual abuse, it's like a template. It's like when you plant a tree, it will grow, branches, maybe start making fruit. It's a predisposing factor to trauma that can lead to any mental illness as the person becomes older. So somebody now, a friend who is going through depression now, or you think the person has a bipolar, may not be exactly what the person is facing right now. It may be what has happened to that individual in the past. So suicide is 100% preventable. The red flags are there. The warning signs are there. A friend tells you, no, if I die, nobody will miss me. It's a red flag. A friend tells you, look, you want this my bag, take. Meanwhile, you know this your friend. 2 years ago, this bag, left bag, she will now give you. She's not even dashing you. Watch it. A friend of yours who you've just seen all of a sudden is no longer taking care of her personal hygiene or his personal hygiene is a problem. A friend of yours who all of a sudden you start noticing that every day I want to visit the doctor, every day I'm not feeling fine, I'm changing my hospital, is a problem. A friend who is no longer picking your calls, a friend who is no longer talking to you, a friend, any little thing, he or she is crying. In this part of the world, we always say the boys, man up. Please, in suicide, you can't man up. No. When you are going through challenges, let it out. It's therapeutic. So please, suicide is not the way out. That's what we always say. The truth is that they never intended to die. They just wanted to run away from their pain. And somehow, they died. The G here, what it means is that get a healthy support system. Like what I said, fumigate your circle. If they are not helping you, fumigate and get new people to help support you. That is the G here. The O here is optimize your strength. If you are good as a writer, get a site, get other people, collaborate with other people, but optimize your strength while minimizing your weaknesses. It's good to optimize your strength. Whatever you are good at, do it. The A here, aspire to be great. We all have every drop of greatness in each and every one of us. Always aspire to be great. L, leverage on your relationships. The reason why I'm here today is on relationship. I don't know Ms. Modupe Kadiri from anywhere. But it was just a phone call. And he said, you see, please, I know this and this and that. Because she had a relationship with me. And I couldn't say no, because I'm also interested in our future leaders, you as our youth. So leverage on relationship. And of course, now knowing her now, I'm going to nurture that relationship. Don't always want to receive in a relationship. It's a give and take kind of thing. If you always receive, it's a problem. If you always give, it's a problem. But leverage on it. My S here is start small, think big, and aspire to be great, while saving and sustaining your goals.